You recording? Going. 3, 2. Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and Happy New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve. Not New Year yet.
Not New Year. Actually, we're recording this a little. By the time people see this, you're going to be about 450 miles, 500 miles northeast.
It's a long ways.
In Colorado skiing, and we're going to show you some pictures of past trips. But what I wanted to do today is we talked about Christmas last week, and now we're rolling into New Year's Eve, and I hope everyone had an awesome Christmas and has a great New Year's Eve. But let's talk about 2025.
Yeah.
You know, 2024 was, man, I'm just going to put it blunt, it was a hell of a year. It was different.
It was rough.
It was rough, and I mean
in many different aspects.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's one of those deals. I don't know. I think you could poll probably 10 different businesses down here, and I don't think 10 businesses would tell you that they had a good 2024 as far as as what they predicted it to be.
Right, and you know, I've told everyone, when you lose the week after July 4th, that's the busiest week of the year. And then we actually lost most of the next week. So out of the week before and the 2 weeks after, those are probably the busiest weeks of the year down here. You can't make that up.
No, you can't.
You know, and we've seen
then Labor Day as well.
Yeah, and so, you know, we had the Christmas market about a month ago, Thanksgiving weekend, and I was talking to some of the vendors as they were setting up, and I was like, hey, what's the craft shows been like? You know, I knew we had the coverage we needed to get people in there, but I didn't know what the spinning was like because it's changed down here. And they said, man, it's been a tough year, but a couple of them said, but it was funny. I've done a show, or I've done 2 shows since the election, and we saw a little change.
Yeah.
And I was talking to someone after the election. They said, David, it's not who won or who didn't win, it's stability. Because for a year, you don't know.
Oh, Anthony's got to hit record, okay.
You hit record?
It's on pause.
Okay. You know, we had the Christmas market about a month ago now, and a lot of people said it had been tough, but a lot of them said once the election was over, they saw a little different in spending. And I went to them after the show, and they all had done great. And so, you know, it comes down to stability.
Yeah.
People don't know. We didn't know for the last year who was going to be the president. And then on top of that, one dropped out and another one came in, which really shows instability. And moving forward, I know some of my buddies that are in the oil field said, man, equipment's moving.
Yeah.
What are you seeing, or what have you heard for 2025? Because, man, give us a few hours, 12 hours, and we'll be into 2025, and there's no looking back.
Yeah, no, we saw an influx of calls the following week where we were very quiet the weeks leading up to it. And it was almost kind of like what you said, just a little bit of stability. People want to know,
which direction
we were going as a country, and whether or not you want to go one way or the other, so be it. But what it did do is it showed those people which direction we were going.
Right.
And once they figured that out, they kind of got a little bit more comfortable. You could see that with the stock market. You could see that with investing types situations. So we've had, for November, really and truly, we had a great month as far as contacts.
Well, I think in one of the shows 2 or 3 weeks ago, you said we were talking about, and it might have been last week, we were talking about January kicking it off, and you said, man, we're going to hit the ground running.
No,
We've got
are.
4 homes to start.
We got 4 homes to start, and we had, in the month of November, we had about 14 people reach out to us about either remodels, new homes, or inquiring about one of our spec homes. And so that's a very positive month for us, and so that's what we feel like we're going to see coming into January. So for our outlook on 25 is things are going to get back to normal.
Right.
Whatever normal is, I think it's been a while since we've had a normal. We had pandemic, and then the boom, and then nobody could go anywhere, and then 24 hits, and then now 25 is probably going to be the first time where we kind of get our normal. And then we'll figure out and we'll establish what that norm is. There's a lot of homes on the market. I don't believe that all the homes on the market are truly quote unquote for sale. I think people just have them on the market to see if they can move them. If they
Yeah,
can,
'cause
great. If
some
they
of
can't,
the pricing.
well, not
is
only
off.
pricing, but you know, a lot of these homes haven't been kept up with during this time. They've just been rented out. And you know, I had a customer yesterday told me that they went through a lot of the homes that were in this price point and location that she was looking for, and she said, you know, they're all beat up.
Yeah.
And that's not a great look if you're trying to sell something. So
Well, if you're using it as an investment property, as a rental, this is the time of year where you have to go in and do your maintenance and paint what needs to be painted. If you need to replace a couch or recover a couch, get that done, because before you know it, you know, we really don't have a lot going on in January and February. We've got a 3-day weekend in February, President's Day, but it's also Valentine's Day is Friday, so I'm calling it a 4-day weekend.
call it what you want.
But Mardi Gras,
Mardi Gras is
is
gonna kick
March
off.
1st, and man, once you get to Mardi Gras, we've got a few weeks in there, here and there, that we don't have something going on. But
Look, it's
before
gonna be
you know it-
cold January. It's gonna be cold February. But when
Right.
March hits, I mean, Mardi Gras is typically cold. When
Yes.
March hits, though,
It
we're,
changes.
we're about to start getting into spring, our short spring, and then turn into summer, and
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be right back in the middle of everything again. So we're looking for a good 2025. We've got some things coming up that you and I are gonna be working on, things that I'm gonna be working on. Just as Prestige as a company, and we've got some new houses coming on.
I
We've
was
got a
going
new
to say,
spec
if you
home
can
coming
start
on.
the year with 4 homes
Yeah.
hitting the ground,
Yeah.
man, that's pretty good.
No, it is. I mean, we always want to stay busy. I mean, we always want to do more, but it's one of those things. 4 hitting the ground, you know, first of the year. That's a great
It's
way to
April
start.
or May, you need 4 more, you know,
know,
because that's about when you finish them
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So we'll be good to go. It's one of those things. I think that's going to be what's to come in 25. I think people are going to start seeing that the interest rates are going to start coming down. They're never going to get back to where they were. Again, establishing that norm, you know, and establishing that this is what we're going to do. Stop looking for things to continue to drop because
Right.
they're not going to.
Right.
As
This
far as
is the
interest
new
rate wise
world.
goes, the longer you wait for this interest rate to go down, construction cost is going to go up.
Right.
That's the way that those things do. That's the way they move.
Right.
And so you got to outweigh them. And it's one of those deals of interest rates will drop. Construction prices are not going to come down.
Right.
And so you better get it while you can, so that as this rate can go lower, you can refinance.
I was going to say, that's what I've always said, is you can always refinance, you can buy down. There's ways to get, you know, that house note down if you have the
Absolutely.
funds
We're
available.
we're actually working on a buy down program right now in a couple of our houses, and it's a really good incentive to get people in and get that low interest rate early on, and then you can refinance as you go.
What better way to start off the year than having your own, someone having a brand new Prestige custom home
Sounds like a great idea to
ready
me.
to kick off the year. So, well, we look forward to 2025. I look forward to working with Landon. If y'all only knew the conversations we had coming in on what's going on, planning for shows and stuff, we really try to give you the information that you want or that we think will help you if you're going to build a home down here or looking to purchase a home. So, Landon, look forward to 2025.
Absolutely.
And hopefully you'll make it back okay from the
I'll be
ski
cruising down the
slopes.
slope right now.
Yeah, about right now. So we're going to head on out. Y'all have a great New Year's Eve. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.